pleasant good
Small
morning.
businesses are a small but crucial part of what makes Belize Belize.
Friday morning.
Investment in our small businesses means
The partying over the last 2 days. But I like to say, thank God we're here and it's another beautiful day. My name is Dylan Jones. It gives me great pleasure, without no measure, to always be in your company. And believe it or not, I thought I wouldn't have been here. I thought I was sleeping by now. But the Lord said, son, get up and go do your duty. Serve the people of your country in the capacity that you were meant to serve. So, we're here, and once again, we'd like to say, thank God. Let me introduce you to our good friend here, Emmanuel Martinez.
Good morning, Dylan.
Emmanuel, I'm doing all right. Emmanuel, before we get into our discussions, because, you know, quite a lot happened over the last day and a half, 2 days, if you want to say. We'd like to ask you to lead us in a word of prayer. Thank God for this wonderful day.
Certainly, and it's always my pleasure to do that. And but before anything else, I'd like to say good morning, Belize. Good morning, Orange Walk. It's always a privilege to be here and to be able to, above all, say good morning. And I trust that the day is going perfectly fine for all of you, wherever you may be. If it is that you're in Cayo or in Corozal or in Punta Gorda or out at the sea. Good morning, buenos días, un gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Es un privilegio en realidad que nos sintonicen. Muchas gracias. En realidad nosotros estamos bastante alegres cuando podemos llegar hasta sus casas, hasta sus hogares y donde sea que se encuentren. Pero como siempre lo hacemos aquí, antes de dar comienzo al show, quisiéramos sobre todo agradecer a nuestro creador y digo a nuestro creador como nosotros lo entendamos, nuestro poder superior como nosotros lo entendamos, por la universalidad de lo que es la oración y consciente del hecho de que tenemos una gran cantidad de gente que nos escucha que no sea quizás parte de una religión u otra en particular, pues entonces oramos en tal forma que sea aceptada por todos. Así que Padre, Creador, gracias por todas las bendiciones que nos das. Gracias por la vida, porque es un milagro hoy poder abrir los ojos. Es un milagro hoy poder decir, estoy vivo. Poder salir, chambear, lograr dignidad y respeto. Padre, gracias por eso que nos das. Gracias por tu amor eterno, Padre. Gracias por tu perdón. Gracias por tu justicia. Gracias por el bienestar que nos das. Gracias, Padre. Hoy quiero darte las gracias por permitirme ver y disfrutar de un nuevo amanecer. Quiero pedirte, Señor, que cuides y protejas a las personas que quiero y que amo y que queremos y amamos. Guíalas por el camino que tú has preparado para ellos, para que puedan acercarse a ti. A mí, Señor, ilumíname para que sea capaz de amar y considerar a mis semejantes, aún a aquellos que me han hecho daño, y a tomar las mejores decisiones en beneficio de todos. Y si no es mucho pedirte, Señor, permite que el día de hoy sea yo una mejor persona que el día de ayer. Padre, como siempre también pedimos por aquellas personas que más lo necesitan, aquellas personas enfermas, aquellas personas que están sufriendo de una forma u otra. Quizás físicamente, emocionalmente, y algunos también que sufren espiritualmente porque sienten un vacío por dentro y no saben cómo llenar ese vacío. Padre, acércalos a ti, llénalos de tu gracia y que logren conseguir un entendimiento que al final del día tú nos amas como tus hijos y que siempre lo harás y que haces todo por tu camino y por nuestro bienestar. Gracias, Padre. Amén.
Amen. Thanks for that, Emmanuel. I want to say good morning to a very good friend who always keep in tune, Miguel Angel Madrid.
Yes.
Cayo, the man said, shout you up, and I hope
Sure.
you had a
Gracias.
wonderful 10.
Muchas gracias.
I want to say good morning to you and to all the friends who follow us on Facebook and also on YouTube. That's at YouTube, and just type in Sugar City Morning Show on YouTube and you see us stream live. You can pop us a text by way of Facebook Messenger, no?
Yes,
Yahoo?
By Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, that's at Sugar City Morning Show at gmail.com. That's our Facebook address, right?
Yes.
Pop us an e-message and then we'll get link up. And also you can listen to us on Universal Radio, 88.5 FM, or Sugar City Radio, that's SCRS, 103.1 FM
And we're thrilling our hours this morning.
in Orange Walk. Yeah, again, it's a beautiful day in Orange Walk, and
It
we need
certainly
to say
is.
thank God for that. You know what? I don't care who wants to say we song like preacher, you know. We love for we God, and we praise for we God. Because Emmanuel, I was told that, well, good show, no, but another man song like preacher. So, amen to that, brother. We shall continue down that river.
Yes. Aldo tell me the same thing. He says, bueno, ¿y qué onda contigo? ¿Por qué estás rezando así tanto como pareces padre, pareces obispo? Le digo, la pregunta no es por qué yo lo hago, la pregunta es por qué tú no lo haces.
Exactly. Y no estamos preocupando de usted. En esta manera, estamos rezando por usted. Haciendo nuestra parte. We wake up to good weather this morning, Emmanuel.
We certainly did. We
We have
certainly did.
the weather report, and it's brought to you through the kind courtesy of German Vegas and Sons, Albion's Bus Line, the Youth Connection Band, Vegas Imports, and the Hungry Man Barbecue is out today. He was out yesterday serving
Was
the
it?
people. Yes. The man served the people yesterday, boy, and they are there today again. And also from Aqua Life Purified Water in San Esteban. Look out, because Aqua Life bringing Aqua Ice and bottled water.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty
True.
soon, yeah. Very soon, all right? So let's go to the weather report with Emmanuel
Yes.
Martinez.
And good morning again. If you've just joined us, guys, it's 11 minutes after 7 o'clock on the 11th day of September, the day after, el día después del 10. Yo sé que reconozco que muchos de nosotros quizás no estemos listos, ni mucho menos dispuestos para ir al trabajo esta mañana, pero es una responsabilidad que todos tenemos porque, pues queramos o no, no es un día feriado y es un día que todos tenemos que ir a laborar, trabajar dignamente para ganarnos el pan. So, good morning, guys. This is the general weather forecast for today, Friday, 11th of September. At 5:30 a.m., the general situation was such that it was fair. It's going to be fair and warm weather that is going to be prevailing throughout the country of Belize. Fair and warm weather. Fair meaning it's going to be good weather. We don't have no lot of thunderstorm, no kind of nothing like that. So it's the 24-hour forecast, sunny with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy tonight. Showers and thunderstorms will be isolated. And the winds blowing from the east, southeast, 5 to 15 knots. The sea stayed choppy. The outlook for Saturday is for mainly fair and the warm weather with only isolated showers or thunderstorms developing. Showers and thunderstorms will increase Saturday night, guys, and especially over the south. Especially over the south. The high temperatures along the coast, 90 degrees inland, 96, and up in the hills, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows along the coast, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, inland 75, and up in the hills, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're glad to see that 70 degrees because poco a poco, gradually we're going to begin seeing this go down to 69, then 68 as the days progress. And hopefully sometime in October, when we will chill. But the tides, there's a high tide this morning at 8:52, another high at 9:30 tonight. There's a low at 3:20 this afternoon and another low at 3:13, but that is in the wee hours of tomorrow morning. The sun rose actually at 5:40 a.m. and the sun sets at 5:58, 2 minutes before 6 o'clock. And the moon sets at 5:02 this afternoon, and the moon rises again at 6 minutes after 5. But then that is until tomorrow morning because the moon is still out. We want to thank forecaster Francisca Wellington for that information. Buenos días, compañeros. Buenos días. Si nos acaban de recién nos sintonizaron, muy buenos días. Este es el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, viernes, el 11 de septiembre. A las 5:30, reportando de que la situación es tal de que vamos a tener buen tiempo, tiempo caluroso, sí, durante el día de hoy. Se espera que hoy esté bastante soleado, periodos de nubosidad, sí, parcialmente nublado hoy por la noche. Si tenemos alguna tormenta o algún chubasco, estos estarán completamente aisladas y no se define exactamente dónde, por eso el término aislados. ¿Ok? A los vientos del este-sudeste de 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar agitado. Se espera de que para mañana sábado por la noche, continuemos viendo este buen tiempo. Tiempo que podemos decir que es caluroso también, tiempo seco y caluroso, con la posibilidad de algún chubasco o tormenta desarrollando, pero especialmente en el sur del país. Las temperaturas altas por la costa 90 grados, en el interior 96, por las colinas 84 grados. Compañeros, las bajas por la costa 82 grados, en el interior del país 75 y por las colinas 70 grados Fahrenheit. Habrá una marea alta a las 8:52 hoy por la mañana, otra a las 9:30 hoy por la noche, una marea baja a las 3:20 hoy por la tarde y luego otra marea baja a las 3:13 mañana temprano en la madrugada. El sol salió hoy a las 5:40, 20 minutos antes de las 6, y el sol se pone hoy a las 5:58 hoy por la tarde. Igualmente la luna se pone a las 5:02 porque está afuera, y entonces la luna sale de nuevo mañana a las 5:06, mañana temprano por la mañana. Le damos las gracias a Francisca Wellington por esa información. Compañeros, buen tiempo, caluroso, sí, 96 grados, siempre es bueno decir, mantenerse bastante hidratado, tomarse bastante agua, y recordando de que sí vamos a tener chubascos, pero hasta mañana, y esos estarán especialmente en el sur del país y una que otro chubasquito aislado por el resto del país. Que tengan un buen día. Ese es el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, viernes 11 de septiembre. Bueno.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for that weather update. It's 18 after 7 o'clock, and we take a commercial break, and
Yes,
we come
yeah.
back and kind of to the Friday, cool off day, after a long party.
Well,
Summer can't done.
I'll be honest with you. I got home 7:30 last night.
After
and,
the party.
Yeah, I normally dance up with Body Banquitas. You know, it's been a while.
Yeah, yeah. I heard about it.
Yeah.
Consi, Emmanuel, the dance. I can't. Consi. Let's take a commercial break and we'll tell them what we're going to come.
Yeah.
Small businesses are a small but crucial part of what makes Belize, Belize. Investment in our small businesses means we believe in our people and their dreams and ideas. It means more jobs and a boost for our economy. In order to do this, over 2,000 Belizeans received training, resulting in the emergence of over 400 new small businesses all over our country, and over 270 new jobs in these budding businesses, laying the groundwork to build Belize's economy and restore its growth. Transforming the Belizean economy through small business, transforming lives, transforming Belize, a government for all.
Charitable Roots Foundation presents Grand Prix Independence Bash. The Esports Center will be blazing on Saturday, September 19th with the best of the best Belizean entertainers on stage for one night only. Presenting Bad Gal Sharon. Second place winner in the Carnival Song Competition, Missy B. Esco Escliano, MC for the night, Dylan Jones, and all the way out of Los Angeles, California, with all these big hits.
No best in love. Oh, fluffy. Maga girl, we ready for party. We done got 15. Cookie on the road.
Loverboy with his well-known hype stage show, along with the Youth Connection Band and other local artists. It's Bounce Back by Charitable Roots. Get your tickets today from any member of Charitable Roots. Advance $15 and $20 at the door.
Brought to you by Belize Natural Energy, Bowen & Bowen Limited, Eleanor Liquors, Channel 7, Creme, Love FM, Cellular Plus, Universal Radio, and Nerdvision Channel 10.
Text like a boss to anybody that believes for just $1 a day. This September, Digicel prepaid customers get unlimited text for only $1 a day. Dial star 767, get your unlimited bundle. Text till your finger hurt. This September, text can done. Text more with Digicel.
Get more, do more, love more, live more with Digicel.
So we are friends. All of us know we are friends.
We are friends, yes.
So whenever they say nothing about you, you know, son. Morning, everybody.
How they could this? How someone could sensitive and pick up and like when they say in Spanish, I'm in chaleca.
Or they two-sided tape, you know, Papa? It was stick. If it pass by the thing, like magnet.
Yeah.
But anyway, morning we have Uncle Sam with us.
Morning, Sam, and welcome.
Sam there with us. We want to get over the sports report for this Friday and the upcoming games because. Okay, you want to go ahead, Emmanuel?
No, I deal with him. Right now, Emmanuel, we're going
to. Tell him what's going on.
We carry out San Jose, man.
I see they had fireworks.
Oh, yes.
Fireworks.
You know? Generally, What time does it? What time did it begin? 7:30.
7:30 yet, so if the third place may play, you know. But I enjoy the third place game more than the final.
Tell me about the
Really?
fireworks.
We got,
Tell me about the
what?
fireworks.
Why fireworks? They put it up a Morris truck, and after then they start to shoot off everything.
That be dangerous, boy.
When we go
Boy,
the third game,
Yeah, the third game.
yeah, I mean enjoy that game because this team Barca actually jumped DC United, and they came right back, you know, and they got to a 3-3 draw. Then they had to go to penalty kicks, but they made the jam. I could tell you that.
penalty kick in a five-a-side?
Yeah,
What?
Because they drew, no?
yeah, they do. So Barcelona took away the third place, but you know, fourth place still get $200 D.
What? That would-
Normally, fourth no get nothing. Plus one team trophy.
Well, normally they say they want to come in second and the first loser. Everybody still gets something.
But I'll tell you, it was sponsored by the Honorable Gaspar Vega. So it's not only Vegas Cup that this man is dealing with, you know.
Yeah.
You got the San Jose five-a-side, and they got a good committee. I have to thank them on behalf of the DPM, the sport coordinators, Lois Pat and Joanna Pat. Members of the committee, Amancio Pat, Pedro Garcia, Anita Mesh, and David Gonzalez. You guys did an excellent job out there. So we hope that after this, we could do something else. You know, five-a-side done, maybe we could do one ball or something else. But we'd like to go to the final game of that evening, which saw Rangers playing against.
No, I'd just like to quickly interject there. The field was well lit because this is at night.
Yes, man. Well,
I just want to make
take
mention
a look at it
of
right there.
that.
Yeah.
That nothing that because at night they got two little lampposts. No. It is well lit.
Yes, man, it was
It's a
okay.
well lit field.
And the DPM was out there too. Then
Okay.
if you notice, so much people around the place, you know, nicely barricaded. The fans was out there. These are that penalty kick there, been taken. Not so familiar with both of them, but that's a third place match, right? They'll see that kick taken. Goalkeeper did an excellent job there in blocking that one. But that game they played, that game with the jam, both teams were attacking. Then if you notice that watch the kick they taken, you see the penalty kick, very close, you know. Very, very close. So it's a bit difficult to really get the ball around that keeper.
Why the same? Because
You see, yes, but the goal's ball, watch it good.
They got five
And
penalty kick.
it's
in a
close, so
five-a-side.
you have to good for really score for there. But then you got that player step up there, and he shook the net, right?
Not only that, you have to good for stop
Yes,
that
but
man. They
yeah.
got two steps
For
from
you?
there. Yeah, madness that.
You have to good for stop that, yes. He
Okay.
stopped. The keeper stopped very well also, you know. Look at that, yeah.
You
See?
the ball and go in with your mouth.
And I'm noticing they do not go too far away from the ball. He just has that measuring foot there, the left foot.
Let me put it another
Look
way.
at it.
It would have been a shame if he hadn't scored.
My boy, close, Papa.
I know.
Man, you never try kick a penalty like that.
Well,
No, you never try.
no, I think.
see that?
No, I have tried.
I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is,
It's,
they
it's-
score it good, but the keeper, when he stop it, I
Yes.
give
You so close.
more respect to the keeper if he stop it.
You could blast it if you want, I think.
Watch it.
Watch it, see?
Boy,
All right, excellent shot taken there.
boy, you gotta
The-
like pull and chin and bow.
Yes.
No second hesitation.
You so close, it was
You
low.
look at it.
So you enjoyed the
I enjoyed that game there.
Which was the first game, no?
Yes, that third place play
Okay,
first
right.
game.
So
So
what got on
that
with
team
the
right
first?
there won. Huh? That was the third place team right there. They won, and
When you say they,
they
who's
have
the
the
other
right.
name of
That's
the team?
Barcelona. You know, I support Barcelona
Barcelona.
all the time. So if you got a team named Barcelona, all right, it was still too.
All right, good.
All right, but they're supposed to be the FIFA championship, man.
Okay.
You understand
Right,
me? Not third place, man. Okay, I ride at Barcelona. So when you get a team in there, so I'm there with you. Now we go down to the other game, the championship game, where Rangers took on Real Madrid. Real was a favorite of the fans, because when they put the two teams to stand up and call out their name. Rangers, one or two people holla, yeah, that's a DPM there meeting with the teams before the before they match up, shaking their hands, you know, giving them some blessings. It was quite an exciting matchup at the end of the day anyway. And again, you know, you have to thank the coordinators there, Lois Pat and Joanna Pat, who did an excellent job in organizing everything, along with her committee. Honorable Gaspar Vega meeting with the teams before the whistle is blown to indicate the commencement of the game. Real Madrid versus Rangers.
So
when the announcer holla, he said, "Who want Rangers?" One or two people holla for Rangers. Who want Real Madrid? Look at the whole place shake up. But I'm a disappointment because in no time, Rangers dig me with 2 goals. In no time. So, you know, I believe that the fans were a bit disappointed, but Rangers, they were attacking, they were playing, and the icing they take in the second half of the game by getting another goal to make it a 3-0 ball game. You see?
I understand.
Yeah, and the cash prize, man, from first to fourth, $1,000, $500, $300, and $200. All sponsored by the Honorable Gaspar Vega.
Very good to know. Very good to know. So that happened on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah. night.
Yep, San Jose 5-a-side. Man, I'm a heavy action.
Okay.
The first time I really attended, man, they could take a look at the trophy there, Papa.
Yeah. Yeah, no, actually,
had the trophies
we
here
had
last
them.
week.
We had them here when Mr.
Full up the table and something. Full up the table.
I tell you.
We will peep through the trophy like look tired. Peep through the trophy. When it's so big.
Yeah.
There's action going on this Sunday.
All right, yeah, the Vegas Cup continues.
The Vegas Cup.
Correct,
We've already
correct.
given a report as to what happened last week. There were 2 venues, and again this week there's going to be 2 venues also, guys. One in Trial Farm, and the other one is San Juan Football Field. And con tu permiso, I'm just going to quickly go through the games, the roster of the games that are going to be played this weekend. At 9:30, well, let me just quickly begin. These are the games that are going to be played in Trial Farm. At 9:30 a.m., the first game is San Roman Football Club versus Aliari. Then at 11:30 a.m., it's going to be Athletics versus Venom. And at 1:30, it's Old School versus Real San Luis. At 3:30 p.m., San Jose Pumas against White Eagles. And at 5:30 p.m. is Orange Walk United versus Awe United. So this is this Sunday right here, beginning at 9:30 a.m., all the way up to perhaps 6:30, 7 o'clock. And now these are the games that are going to be played in San Juan. And at 9:30 a.m., it begins with Douglas versus San Pablo. And at 11:30, it's Trial Farm Bandits against United Ballers. At 1:30, Santa Cruz Football Club against Untouchables. At 3:30, Jaguars United versus San Roman Jr. And at 5:30 p.m., the last game is Barrio Boys versus San Juan. Así que, compañeros, estos son los partidos que se van a llevar a cabo este fin de semana. Y de costumbre ahora, pues van a haber 2 lugares donde se van a estar jugando los partidos. El primer partido desde las 9:30 en Trial Farm, San Román contra Aliari. 11:30 Athletics contra Trial Farm Venom. A la 1:30 Old School contra Real San Luis. A las 3:30 San Jose Pumas contra White Eagles. A las 5:30 Orange Walk United contra Awe United. Eso, repito, es en Trial Farm. Y en San Juan, empezando con Douglas contra San Pablo a las 9:30. A las 11:30, Trial Farm Bandits contra United Ballers. A la 1:30, Santa Cruz contra Football Club contra Untouchables. A las 3:30, Jaguars United contra San Román. Y a las 5:30, Barrio Boys contra San Juan. Compañeros, ese es el reporte de los partidos que se van a llevar a cabo este domingo. Vegas Cup sigue la afición del fútbol este domingo con estos 10 partidos, recordando que uno en Trial Farm, va a haber partidos y también en San Juan.
Okay, we're going back to the five-a-side in San Jose where the trophies are being issued out, and we're going to show the fireworks also. So, you know, a lot of excitement. That's the Honorable Gaspar Vega issuing out the trophy there. And that's the first place. That's the second place trophy that has been issued out at this moment, no? But like I said, Papa, the excitement was on. The pass the host to try to pick you up, but we don't make
But I always say pass by my house. If you pass by my house, at least blow. You know me number 2, Emmanuel, get out, home.
Me here, me kick those out here and that.
No, I did not go out. Thursday night, Wednesday night, I stayed at home.
Right after this, you know, you want to say beautiful fireworks de Lon.
Aquí lo que estamos viendo es la distribución de los trofeos, ya luego que los partidos se habían llevado a cabo, cuando ya se habían declarado un campeón, subcampeón, tercer lugar, cuarto lugar. Y los premios, compañeros, fue $1,000 para el campeón, en segundo lugar $500, tercer lugar $300 y hubo hasta para el cuarto lugar $200. Igualmente también se dieron muchos trofeos y ya vimos el tamaño de trofeos que se repartieron. En realidad aquí tuvimos el gusto de verlos y tenerlos aquí en el estudio cuando nos trajeron esos semejantes trofeos y teníamos que estar literalmente espiando por detrás de los trofeos porque eran, ahí lo tienes, el ministro Gaspar Vega repartiendo lo que es el primer lugar al individuo, eso más los $1,000, bastante contentos, bastante alegres porque mira, $1,000 es segundo lugar. Morris me indicó que era el primer lugar. El segundo lugar. Ok, ahora vamos entonces a ver.
And they received their $500 cash, ¿no?
$500, perfecto. Sí. Ok, continuamos viendo esos imágenes de lo que es el final de los partidos en San José. Ahí estamos viendo los coordinadores y también el cheerleader de la aldea, la señora Anita Mesh, junto con el señor Gaspar Vega, que él es el que apoyó fuertemente y donó los premios para estos partidos. Así que muchas felicidades a todas las personas que ganaron y muchas felicidades a las personas que lo organizaron. Muchas felicidades a todas las personas que participaron. Muchas felicidades, bueno, a todo porque en realidad fue un éxito ¿Perdón?
We go to the fireworks.
Ok, vamos entonces a ver rápidamente lo que fueron ahí están los fireworks, mira, en San José. Eso fue el miércoles por la noche, luego de los partidos. Ellos también tuvieron oportunidad de tener sus fireworks ahí en la bella aldea de San José. Y siempre me ha gustado la aldea de San José. Mira hasta acá. Sparkles and all.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
it was calm. No incidents, Pap.
Pardon?
No incidents. It was
no incidents?
Yeah.
It was calm. All right. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so very glad to hear that. This is a September we will remember for the lack of any hurricane activity and for the lack of any,
the first
stuff like that, floods and so forth. Yeah, well, up to now. I don't want to go about this thing, but at the end, we're very, very grateful. We're crying for rain, yes, because the farmers are crying for rain, but at the same time, we're not having all of these hurricanes. Let's just remember that yesterday was the anniversary of the famous 1931 hurricane. One of the more devastating hurricanes that have hit.
It was yesterday, no?
Yes, that has hit the country of Belize, where in excess of 2,500 people died, essentially out of drowning.
And the name
of
it
hurricane? Was not. Huh?
The name of the hurricane?
No, at that point the hurricanes had not been named yet. I think that even after 42 hurricanes, the hurricanes had not been named. I think it was after that, between 42 and 55, because when there was Janet came around, well, obviously that has already been named. So it's between 1942 and 55. I need to do a little research there to find out exactly when hurricanes began to have names, and why is it that for some unknown reason, I believe that the hurricanes were named after women.
After women?
Initially. Así que ahí lo estamos viendo, compañeros. Ahí estamos viendo lo que...
Why that was a low one, but anyway.
Hello?
Why a woman? Why?
No, eventually what happened is that changed it. They changed it as a combination of men and women, but initially it was only women.
First,
yes.
Before you go, I never want to fallen soldiers go down and forgive me respect. No. Browsing through the Facebook page, I found out that it said a soldier of the United Democratic Party, Mr. Winston Taylor,
Oh, that's down in downtown.
JP, was laid to rest today in his home village of Pomona, Stann Creek District. It is a distinct honor on behalf of a party leader to have been invited. This is Alberto, no? To hand over his party colors to his wife and family at the gravesite. The United Democratic Party, Pomona, the local village church, the local Baptist church, and indeed the Stann Creek West constituency bids farewell to a great man. The Taylor family has lost a caring and loving husband, father, grandfather, and friend. The church was back to capacity, overflowing a clear indication that Mr. Taylor was well liked, appreciated, and respected by many. Rest in peace, Sir Winston, rest eternal peace. Yeah, Mr. Winston Taylor, a strong warrior, man, rest up.
Old UDP warrior.
Yeah, so his soul rest in peace. It says sunrise April 5th, 1943.
Okay.
Sunset September 5th, 2015. Pomona Baptist Church, New Site, Stann Creek District. That's when the funeral was held. We take a commercial break and we come back. Thanks for dropping by, sir.
It's the Aragon's Christmas Cup 2015 with cash prizes, and more excitement in the Aragon's Christmas Cup 2015. Beautiful trophies, and much more excitement, along with medals. Marathon starts on September 6, 2015. Competition starts on September 30, 2015. First prize, $5,000, team trophy and individual medals. Second prize, $3,000, team trophy and individual medals. And third prize, $1,000 and team trophy. Deadline for registration, August 28th. Registration per team, only $500. Contact Carlos Mania, Mundo Canun, and Rachel Dominguez.
The transformation continues as the government of Belize is now embarking on a massive rollout of Petro-Caribe funds to rural communities countrywide. Contracts have been signed for works to commence in several villages in the coming weeks, and that is just the beginning.
Petro-Caribe is coming to Trial Farm and Ladyville and San Narciso and Bella Vista and Socots and Independence and Esperanza and Bullet Tree and Carmelita, and it will not stop until every village constituency in the entire country would have received its fair share of Petro-Caribe.
Transforming lives, transforming beliefs, a government for all.
Play the new Make Me Rich lottery game, where prepaid users have a chance to win up to $500,000. To get rich, text your numbers to 7424. Choose 5 balls, 4 cool balls between 1 to 40, and 1 hot ball between 1 to 10. Or simply text QP for a quick pick, and 5 numbers will be chosen at random. $3.50 will be automatically deducted from your phone's primary balance, and the digital receipt will be texted back to you. You win $1 phone credit with any matching cool ball, $5 phone credit with any 2 matching cool balls, $50 phone credit with any 3 matching pool balls. Match all 4 and win $5,000 cash. Get all 4 pool balls and the hot ball and you'll win $500,000. Mechner Rich will text you back to let you know what you won. So tune in 8 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays to the Make Me Rich game show and get rich.
Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich. This is the game show. Make me rich, make me rich, make me rich.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
From the belly of the beast.
I am a standard bearer for the People's United Party. There was no doubt that we were ejected, we were fired. My job is to educate my people, engage them, and assure them they will not be voting back the same PUP, and that the same managers in charge of the irregularities then won't be in the saddle, namely the Honorable Said Musa and Mr. Ralph Fonseca. My leader is Francis Fonseca. Can you assure us that although your name is Fonseca, that Ralph Fonseca won't be back in the saddle when you win?
I am the deputy party leader of this party. We take counsel from anybody that's willing to offering it, including Ralph Fonseca. He is an honorable man. I am not fearful of Said Musa's recommendations or advice to us. I want it. In fact, I seek it out. And that is the kind of solid foundation that we need to build on.
I am convinced that people do not want to see those same principles back in the saddle.
September 10th yesterday in Orange Grove. It was nice. Not as big as the one in the city, because you know the city there on 11 when they don't bring it back.
You still...
They bring it back already.
Yeah.
But before we go any further, I'd like to say somebody say good morning, Dylan. Congrats to Mr. Emmanuel for the dance yesterday.
Oh, good Lord.
He does it good.
Oh, good Lord. Well, you cannot when they set you up on the holler your name on the PA system and somebody, a beautiful young lady like Chantel, can drag me out for dance. So you have to just say, all right, you know. And it had been a while since I had. But, compañeros, it was a good day yesterday. It was, you know, when, and I think Checky set up the whole thing and said, I put up I guess it was a medley of marches, all the Abel's March and all the Battle of St. George's Key, and this and the other, and you know, I mean, it was like reminiscent of the old days when we used to parade down the streets, and literally dance down the streets, you know, not, you know, but it was good, it was good, it was good, and what happened is that, you know, yesterday, it was actually Wednesday night, the night. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed home and I did a little bit of research. I did a bit of research, and I was looking at this, you know, how come the September 10th actually changed our lives, and how is it that, was it reported in London? And I found out a number of things in the London. And this is important because it lends credence and credibility to the whole St. George's Key episode, the battle episode, because some
it's been
people
recorded,
were willing, exactly. You said the right words. It is recorded. Some people saying, oh, it didn't happen. And if it did, it was only a little skirmish. No, actually, it was recorded in the London Gazette in 1799. And which lends credibility to the whole story that it happened, you know. And then, but how come we started celebrating the 10th of September? Actually, we didn't start celebrating the 10th of September until almost 100 years afterwards.
Right.
So, because if the battle happened in 1798, it was only in 1898, 100 years afterward, that we actually started. And just, I ask for a little indulgence here. And it says that my research was showing that an editorial appearing in the Colonial Guardian, you know, Colonial Guardian newspaper, that was a newspaper way back in 1898, mentioned in part that the subject of the celebration of the Battle of St. George's Key is now occupying the public mind. Obviously because, you know, a lot of people the consequence of the battle was such that we no longer, or the Baymen no longer had these confrontations with the Spanish Armada. It had been settled once and for all that it was a British settlement, and that, hey, no fool with we they have to stay. So such an event ought to be celebrated by the inhabitants of British Honduras, as it was known then, with some pomp and circumstance. Goes without saying, for not only is it by far the greatest and most glorious event in the annals of this portion of Central America, but it's secured, and in their words, verbatim, secured forever for the Baymen and their descendants and successors, civil and religious liberty and good government, that we have not suffered during the last 100 years. What all Latin America for long suffered is due to the heroism of the victors of the Battle of St. George's Key on the 10th September 1798, whose glorious deed of daring do maybe the inhabitants of British Honduras ever keep in grateful remembrance. So consequent to that, there was a public general meeting at the Riverside Hall on North Front Street, where, you know, they had addresses from different people, and finally some of the resolutions made were that the event be celebrated, commemorated, and duly observed each year. After that, and that September 10th be declared a public holiday, and a committee of 40 members be appointed with power to add to their number for the purpose of carrying out the objects of the resolutions. And I think that up to now, that committee of 40 still exists.
Still exists.
Yeah, it's called I don't want to put word go wrong there, but I will look it up. I think the Loyal Order of the Baymen and stuff like that. So in April, since 1898, the anniversary of the battle has been commemorated every year with various levels of festivities. But just remember that 1931 was when we had that terrible hurricane, and it was exactly when the marching was taking place that I wouldn't say unknown to them. They knew that there was some heavy storm out there, but at the end, they had severe casualties, because even though it was not a strong hurricane, it was only a Category 2 hurricane, but nonetheless it was a hurricane that, just because of the way it approached Belize City, it brought in a tidal wave, and that's the tidal wave that killed huge amount of people, something like 2,500 people, but above all also destroyed a lot of Belize City and the surrounding areas. It's
That's
one
how
of
they moved the
No, that's
Capitano?
that would be 1961.
61
But this one we're talking here is 1931 hurricane. No, like I said, it didn't have any name. It did not have any name. We also had a little bit of one of the things, Delon, that I think I'd like to mention is, and I hope to get some sort of, I don't know if you listened to the news on Wednesday, and it says no public drinking on the 10th. Did you hear yesterday? Or you were there yesterday when I saw, well, I don't drink, but when I went up to the bar, I saw people actually pouring in the pelicans and whatever into cups. you never see no pint over the side. And this is obviously part of it's the enforcement of the law. I wouldn't say it's anything else. It's just an enforcement of the law, because I think that the police and whoever and the authorities, let's just say the authorities, have been lax in the application of the law. The law has always been there. The law has always been there. So let me just quickly say well, Chester, the officer in charge of Eastern Division Southside, had to say. He says, when we read the legislation, it says when you drink in public, it must be either in one of three containers. Either it is a plastic cup, a paper cup, or a styrofoam. If you do that in public, you will be within the confines of the law. So, he says, now we're aware that on these days of parade, people will normally gather on the street corner with their ice box down. This is interesting. This is important.
And they listen.
All right? Containing liquor, and then they drink. So we're simply telling people, you know what to do. You could not, let me just quickly go through that piece. So we're simply saying to the citizens to comply with us on these days, to ensure that if they will be consuming alcohol, that it is done within the confines of the law, meaning that they either use a plastic cup, a paper cup, or a styrofoam cup.
But they have to enforce it too, man.
If that is done, there will be no problem. No.
This
is in Belize City. I'm hoping that some kind of similar situation happens here in Orange Walk. I'm hoping, because I'll be honest with you. Come the 10th, come the 21st, you see everybody with the pint, you know, and I don't mind people drinking, not at all. It's part of what, you know, but let's do it within the confines of the life. Nothing wrong with you care about your container with your drink, your mixed drink, your beer, anything. But the point is, bottles will not be permitted according to the police department. What do you have to say about that?
Well, like I say, it is good. I mean, because most of the time, when the liquor starts attacking at some people, then you find no battle, they broke people, they get hurt, you know. They usually use it as a weapon whenever they're high and they fight.
Thank you.
And you know what is a funny thing? Because when Belizeans cross the border, they don't got no celebration. That's a regular day. And you know, they walk in a pine battle in a hand by the street. You know, nothing, no celebration, a regular
That's
day.
right, Dylan, that's
they
right.
hide to drink the beer in
If there is adherence of the law on that side, but in all sense of patriotism and nationalism, please adhere to the law here in Belize.
And the thing is that the Chetomal, that ain't for the pine battle, that they drinking on the street. Because they got behind a can and look at people. Ooh, pour that out in a cup.
One other interesting is that you can't put the bottle or the can in a paper bag and pass it like, oh, it covered, you know. That's against the law as well. I just want to point that out. Here, it will not be permitted because people say, put the bottle.
That is permitted in some other countries, like in the U.S., you could have the bottle in the paper
He says,
bag.
Williams says that those alcohol bottles or cans also cannot be slipped into paper bags.
Well, I thought you could have just put it in a bag. But anyway, somebody said, morning, Dylan, los PUP dice que no hubo nada de batalla de señores y así dijo Carmen in fiesta. Maybe they should give Carmen a link so you can go and read. Because you don't do the work for research it for you. Maybe you just read. Yeah, the link, we can go and find it.
I don't think I have to be fighting anybody. If they are interested, believe at the end of the day, I am satisfied that it happened.
If they say that they're not going to take that, they tell us so.
Well, obviously, that's pile of rubbish, because if there would not have been a Battle of St. George's Key, Kevin Bernard would not have had his commemoration at the park, and would not have invited the Deputy Prime Minister to have a guard, to respect a guard of honor. We would have had a zero celebration yesterday. So, believe me, that is. I don't think I don't think in
dark sense.
Yeah, I don't know even if she said that. So.
But let us look at the arrival of the Deputy Prime Minister yesterday to do the inspection of the Guard of Honors and the ceremonies. Check it out.
Ahí, compañeros, lo que estamos viendo es la llegada del viceprimer ministro, señor Gaspar Vega, a la ceremonia que sucedió ayer por la tarde a las aproximadamente a las 4 de la tarde, 3:30 a la tarde, llegando ahí al Parque Reina Isabel. Él es la persona de máxima autoridad aquí en el norte, es acompañado por una Guard of Honor de las Fuerzas de Defensa de Belice, y entonces luego de esa entrada entonces tomó asiento y es cuando empezó la ceremonia oficial, donde entonces el alcalde, el señor Kevin Bernard, le dio inicio al programa, y entonces él dio su discurso. Luego entonces al señor Gaspar Vega dio su discurso, y entonces hubo, rápidamente así terminó la función, pero ahí estamos viendo la inspección de lo que es the inspection of the Guard of Honor, montado por el BDF. It was mounted by the BDF, and you also think had participation from a young cadet group, if I'm not mistaken, right at the end, at the far end, like to where he's at. I was out there, I'll be honest with you. I went to support the festivities of the September 10th celebrations. The town council had this celebration, and I went there, and this what we're seeing on the screen there is the official inspection of the Guard of Honor that was
Cadets
mounted.
and the BDF, huh?
Yes, cadets and BDF.
I think first time we see a participation with the cadets in this.
Yes, generally it would be only the BDF soldiers, but it was a good show. It was very well presented, very disciplined presentation, and I think that we have to congratulate the Belize Defense Force for mounting that display that they did there. Very disciplined presentation, I must say, and hats off to all of these people who did that. Queremos felicitar a esos soldados, esos miembros de la Fuerza de Defensa de Belice por haber montado esta exhibición. Y ayer lo estamos viendo las imágenes, la disciplina, cómo es que tan pronto grita un individuo tal y tal, responden todos uniformemente y justamente a tiempo. Fue un gusto verlos, fue bastante bueno estar ahí compartiendo estos momentos, conscientes de que al final del día tenemos una armada, una defensa que, aunque no sea grande, pero tenemos una armada que está muy bien preparada, excelentemente bien preparada. Ahí estamos viendo lo que es la salida, y ahí platiqué tantito acerca de la participación de los jóvenes. Ahí lo estamos viendo. Me fue bastante grato ver la participación de los jóvenes, porque al final del día estos son los que estamos haciendo varias cosas aquí. Estamos amoldando estos jóvenes. No digo, estamos colectivamente, ¿no? Estamos amoldando a esos jóvenes, entrenándoles disciplina, y también con el afán de algún día verlos incorporarse en lo que es la Fuerza de Belice. So,
2 minutes after 8 o'clock, we will take a break, and when we come back with a speech from the Deputy Prime Minister of Belize, Honorable Gaspar Vega.
Wow, Junior, na near time to go buy me number. All for the shop to buy me number, man. Boy, Junior, I'm the guy, you know. Hurry go buy me number. Boy, Junior, not sit down any time. Hurry go to the store go buy me number. Junior.
You want me to go buy number for you again? Why you not play this new Make Me Rich game? You can play using text messages for your phone and after you left the house. Plus, you have the chance to win up to $500,000.
$500,000?
Yes, come back and show you.
It's so easy. But why you never tell me about this last time?
I'm gonna try.
Dunya. Oh, sit down. Make me show the command. I don't tell you numbers, boy. Boy, come on.
This is the game show. Make me rich.
We therefore unequivocally maintain that the boundary between the two countries is the mid-channel of the Sarstoon River, so acknowledged from time immemorial and stated in the 1859 treaty. And we accordingly continue to declare that we are sovereign over our half of the Sarstoon River. We say this, we mean this, we will never change this. And as it is with the Sarstoon, so it is with all of Belize. This territory is ours, the entire 8,867 square miles of it. And our sovereignty over our country, which not only our military, but ultimately all of us are prepared to defend to the death, is unalterable, unshakable, immovable.
God's goodness gave this land to me to honor and to love.
They say winning isn't everything. They say big man can't jump. They say there's not a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But let me tell you something. Winning is the way. Winning can change your life. Winning makes all the difference. But you gotta play the game to win the game. The main lot of games. Buy your tickets today.
You know your baby is happy when wearing Bebin Pampers. Bebin Pampers in all sizes. Bebin Pampers make your baby happy. Available at German Vega and Sons.
Miss, you could please help me?
Sure, how can I help?
We want the big plan, and I want it on my phone, and I want a lot of text,
and I need to talk to my girls there, so I need a lot of minutes.
I just need her to left me alone, so please help, please.
Okay, I know just what you need. With our new combo plan for only $189, you get 1,200 minutes, 1,200 texts, 7 gigabytes of free 4G data, 500 bonus minutes, and free weekends. And you get to share it with 5 numbers, so you have space for one more.
Mama.
With Digital's new combo plans, you can now have it all. More talk, more text, more data, less money. Come into the office. It's easier than you think. So go postpaid.
Get more, do more, love more, live more. With Digicel.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. The time right now is exactly 8 minutes after 8 o'clock. And we continue, and we have here, we're going to get straight into the speech of the Deputy Prime Minister of Belize, who was out as a part of the September celebration.
And what was important, Dylan, and significant about his speech is that whilst we normally refer to threats as military threats to our country, he made it very clear that threats to our country don't have to take on the looks of a military threat, because it can be other types of threats. And when the threat consists of a threat within the country, that is to the production of food and the ability for the people to generate food and food security and the availability of food for the people of Belize, then that can constitute a threat. And this all is in reference to on Wednesday, September 9th, the country of Belize was declared free of avian influenza. So the Deputy Prime Minister used this and said this was a threat to our very existence.
Exactly.
You know, because I think $6 million were lost. Let's take that call.
Sugar City Morning Show, hello.
Yeah, good morning. I want to ask a question about. Yeah, good morning,
Yes.
Mr. Dylan and Emmanuel.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, go ahead, sir. Hello. Hello.
I guess
That's a caller, please.
we lost that call. It says, just quickly to recap the news, it says, viewers may remember that in January of this year, the Baja detected avian influenza in Belize. And in June, the poultry farmers, guys, had to eradicate over 75,000 chickens to stymie, that is to stop the spread of the virus. And that resulted in a poultry shortage, which led to cause an egg shortage. And this begins to explain the reasons why when you go to a shop, say, give me $2, why no egg then? And this is the reason. So the bad news is that this has caused the Poultry Association a loss of over $6 million. And the good news, as was said by the Deputy Prime Minister in his speech, is that it was effective in getting the country's poultry stock fully decontaminated, Dylan. And that's why today Baja announced that it has lifted the quarantine it implemented in the Cayo district. And this is significant because now the Cayo district was the one that had suffered the avian influenza with cases of avian influenza. So now that it has lifted the quarantine, then things will begin to roll as normal. So, ayer estuvimos, compañeros, en el parque y cuando el señor viceprimer ministro, el señor Gaspar Vega, dio su discurso, él mencionó, aparte de felicitar a todos los beliceños, habló acerca de este asunto y nada más le estoy dando un preámbulo de la discusión para que se pueda poner el tema en perspectiva. Vamos a ver entonces el discurso del viceprimer ministro. Por favor. Ándale, ahí vamos.
His Lordship, Mayor Kevin Bernard, councillors for the Orange Rock Town Council, councillors for Orange Rock Town Council, members of the media, proud Belizeans, friends. A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the celebration of the 217th anniversary of the Battle of St. George's Caye. I am very happy to see so many Belizeans out here today who have come to commemorate that single day in our nation's history, which for over 2 centuries has united all Belizeans in the spirit of patriotism, remembrance, and thanksgiving. Belize renewed, confident, competitive, and committed. What a fitting theme to celebrate 217 years after that memorable day when our forefathers, under the threat of the Spanish Armada, decided to stand up and defend our way of life, our freedom, our home. We don't know if they were confident. We don't know if they were competitive. But what we know is that on the 10th day of September, 1798, our forefathers stood united and committed, determined not to cede even an inch of what today we proudly call Belize. The remarkable journey of what would eventually end up being our beloved land of the free by the Caribbean Sea was made possible because of the victory that was secured on a day like today, on the 10th day of September in 1798, by a group of brave and committed people. That fateful 10th of September morning, 217 years ago, has been etched in the mind of all Belizeans as the symbolic signaling, that signaling point for the beginning of our struggles to secure and ensure life, liberty, and self-determination for the people and nation of Belize. While the journey has been difficult at times, and while the struggle to become a free nation was long and hard and even protracted, our people had the resolve and determination to stay the course, to keep our eyes focused on the final objective, to never give up and to never back down. This struggle was led by many remarkable Belizeans to whom we must always recognize and show our deepest gratitude. It is through their collective leadership, commitment, and perseverance that we succeeded in creating our own identity, and eventually, on the 21st day of September 1981, we became the sovereign and independent nation of Belize. Our nation is very unique because of our strategic location. We are both a Central American and a Caribbean nation. That means that the Belizean identity has been carved out from many different people, histories, and different backgrounds. But regardless of us being mestizos, Creoles, Maya, Garifuna, Mennonite, East Indian, or those who have joined us most recently, one thing is common among us Belizeans, and that is that we are united as one people. We are one people committed to the development of our country in a sustainable manner. We are a people committed to the development of new products and new services that are competitive both locally and in the international markets. We are a people with a renewed confidence that with good leadership, with good government, with leaders truly committed to the well-being of all Belizeans, the journey that started on the 10th day of September 1798 will inevitably result in a Belize renewed, confident, competitive, and committed. The fate of our nation today, like 217 years ago, is in our hands. We must all make the commitment for the sake of our country, for the sake of our people, for the sake of our children, to lead and lead responsibly. The spirit of our forefathers still lingers among us today. The commitment that they displayed in 1798 is still with us, as was displayed this year in January, when Baha identified the threat of avian influenza H5N2 in the Cayo district. Baha and the government of Belize moved quickly to quarantine the area and engage the communities affected in a concerted effort to begin fighting this threat to the very competitiveness and survival of the poultry industry. Just like in 1798, everybody came together. And in a true display of commitment, unity of purpose and collaboration, and of course, with rapid response and support from government, we can stand here today and declare that Baha, government of Belize, and industry has successfully eradicated this sanitary threat, and the country of Belize is once again free of avian influenza. That means that the poultry industry is poised to full recovery and with renewed vigor will once again regain its competitiveness both locally and regionally. I would like to ask your indulgence as I use this opportunity to thank and congratulate all the employees of Baha who labored tirelessly for 8 long months in the fight against this sanitary threat. The lifting of quarantine and the declaration of the country free of avian influenza yesterday, 9th of September 2015, is indeed an achievement that we must be grateful for and that we must celebrate. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the security forces, the Belize Poultry Association, and the poultry producer in the affected areas for their support and collaboration. While the fight cost the government and Baha over $1 million, the losses that the poultry producers suffered is in excess of $6 million. The rest of the nation needs to know that Baha, government and industry took the road less traveled in dealing with this particular threat. While the advice of neighboring partners on exports was to vaccinate and in effect declare the disease endemic to Belize, we chose to eradicate because we wanted a renewed poultry industry competitive and providing a healthy source of protein, which is part of our nation's food security plan. Yes, my dear people, a group of committed persons with clear objectives and perseverance can achieve what others may deem impossible to achieve. Our forefathers proved that in September 1798 and on the 9th of September 2015, we have proven that once again. But just like our forefathers remained ever vigilant after the threat of the Spanish Armada, we must also remain ever so vigilant so this sanitary threat or another one like it does not affect the productive sector in Belize. We must ever be vigilant to protect our food security and our national security. We are hard-working people. We are a proud people. We are patriotic, and we love our country dearly, and we will do what must be done to ensure that our children and children's children will continue to call this remarkable jewel home. We are a people who believe in each other. We are a people who knows what we want. We understand that sacrifice and hard work always pays off in the long run. And we are a people who understand that we are Belizeans first, and Maya, Mestizo, Creoles, East Indian, or Garifuna second. Despite our different histories, despite our different ideologies, despite our different cultures that are evident in our music, dance, food, and beliefs. We are united as Belizeans, and that is what come here, and that is what we come here year after year to celebrate every September. I invite all of you today on this occasion of the 217th anniversary of the Battle of St. George's Caye to look at yourselves inwardly and to make the commitment to renew our spirits and strengthen our resolve that we are one people, one nation, one Belize. I want to also take this opportunity to invite all of you out here today and those that are listening at home to come and celebrate at the Banquitas concert that is going to be starting right after these ceremonies. I want to wish everyone a happy September celebration, and may God continue to shower us with his blessings, guidance, and to always give us strength, especially the leaders, to stand strong and do what is right for Belize. Thank you.
Ahí está.
Wonderful speech here by the Deputy Prime Minister, and definitely just put in some extra tongues on what you mentioned earlier. The best part about the whole speech, the celebration, but the good news was that we have been influenza free.
Yeah, and that
took a lot of effort on the part of the government of Belize, but
right,
and the Ministry of Agriculture, headed by Honorable Gaspar Vega, but maybe through the process, the poultry owners and maybe the frustration of egg shortage, chicken shortage, but you see, at the end of the day, it paid off.
That's right.
So we have the a little more footage to follow through to show you a little bit about the little crowd that is out there at the Banquitas area. No? Oh, this is the park.
This is the
for the
park.
Celebration
Yes,
ceremonies.
this is the park. This is the. I think that when he was.
Yeah, he left.
When he left.
Yeah, he left.
Right.
He left.
But left, I think he
left
turned right along and went over to
heal people,
to heal his people, because he not the kind of man would just walk out and left people behind. No man, no, Mr. Gaspar Vega is going to turn right around and say hello to his people, and that's exactly what he did. He did only about face turn, and he went over to salute and to say hi to all the people who were there. And let me just quickly say that at first, people were very skeptical and said, well, the UDP now will show up. That is our PUP thing. And let me be very, very honest with you. When the UDP left the park, the place be empty. Carla, we made make up the crowd there.
Yeah.
You hear what I tell you?
I read you loud and clear.
You hear what I tell you?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good. All right. The place left pilinky after we done. Cause we had the parade and we gone from the Queen Elizabeth Park over to Banquitas, and it wasn't a big parade. It was just a transfer. That's what you would call it, a transfer from one place to the other. And because obviously the town council had its own festivities, its own celebration. I don't know we're gonna on them, but I know that I transferred to Banquitas House of Culture, in front of the Banquitas House of Culture, and we had really, and Maurice excited. Bad. You know how it goes.
On a point of honor, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, and I had two beautiful young ladies. I had Luke and Aston. And I had
to give. I rise to give. I rise to give.
Almost 7 o'clock after 2 bottles of water, and I said, "Thank God, I did my thing." And no, I had fun. I spent a long while chatting with people, and this was good respite from all the workload during the week, and it was deja vu of the September 10th celebrations way back when we used to really have fun.
But I be honest, I missed out on the ceremonies because I must have been asleep. Sure. You know,
see when you come out of the eye bulge. I had to get home till what, 6 o'clock this morning? Beside over there, you know, and check it, set me up, you know, and check it to play, check it, set me right up. But it was good, Compañeros, ayer tuvimos un buen tiempo, pasamos un buen rato ahí en el Banquitas, así que lo pasamos muy bien. Hoy a las 10, creo que es a las 10 de la mañana, va a haber la apertura oficial de una biblioteca en la aldea de August Pine Ridge, si es que no me equivoco, en el tiempo de la hora, es sucediendo hoy, sí, en el sur, la apertura oficial de una biblioteca, y vamos a intentar lo máximo para estar ahí hoy por la mañana. Estuve platicando con la señora Lupe ayer por la tarde y nos invitó que fuéramos para ver lo que está sucediendo y también grabarlo para que nosotros entonces podríamos presentárselo a ustedes. Así que vamos a estar ahí hoy por la mañana. Primero Dios, vamos a estar ahí y no sé si quizás, bueno, ya son las 8:30, no sé si quizás something you have.
Here, so you're cordially invited to the San Esteban Roman Catholic School celebrating Patriotic Day. Lots of activities, a banner competition, don't miss it. We have about 2 minutes left on the show before we could squeeze in what date this will be because it didn't say on one day. So probably if you could text me back quickly and let me know what day. I was saying, Emmanuel, that I was in Belize at the concert, the Overload.
Talk to me about the concert.
I must say that I want to pick up the organizers of that concert. It was well put together.
No, it's not a time when it was...
Well, the concert now, Emmanuel, in the city has gone to another level where it is big production, big as any part of the world will go. The only thing out there might have with maybe that in terms of
apologize.
While some of the artists they play to maybe 4,000 or 5,000 Belizeans, 6,000 Belizeans, you know they play to 60,000 people. That's the only difference. But in terms of preparation, Emmanuel, I must say that it has gone to another level.
And lighting and everything was on.
Okay, it's a whole nother level, Emmanuel. Stage, a big stage that comes from Mexico with lights. You stand up in front of the sound system, you feel like you are knocked out. And the way the place is barricaded up, security to the max. But all in all, the concert was good. Lucy, Dextra, she performed well. Kess the band did well, and the guy who...
Oh, you did?
Kess the band. It's a guy by the name of Kess, and he goes in the band. You sing the song Summertime, Summertime. Then you have Ricardo, the guy that sing Hooligan. Then Dextra came out. Oh, I have to give kudos to our own Belizeans too. T.R. Shine really rocked the crowd.
T.R. Shine was last night at the Banquitas, and also I think Continental Cat.
Right. So I had a chance to talk
listen to me like if I know much about their music, you know. I really didn't know.
I had a chance to speak to Dextra. You see the lady who sang Lucy. I took a photo with her and I told her, you know, every day people want to hear your song on the show, on the radio. And she said, give all the people my regards. Tell them I love them very much, you know. Very nice person at the moment to meet her, you know, talk to her. It was good. I had fun. I am not really a concert guru kind of guy where people, some people don't miss no concert.
Well, that's like when I was living in Austin. Oh, every weekend we did a concert.
And what was great, I felt at home because there were a lot of original people with there.
Yeah.
Marie, your friend with there too, Marie, she with there at Fundland. Sharon with there at Fundland, So it was good, man. It was all right, The first lady of the country was there, Frontline party, and she was recognized by Dextra, So, and all in all, Emmanuel, nothing bad going on that night. Everybody
so
was
glad.
party. There was
So
two
glad.
concerts that was packed to capacity. They had how the boy name come on, the Jamaican artist? I remember Chronics. I understand that the line was from the gate to all the way down to Belchina Bridge. We're talking about the entrance of the bar where they have the concert to Belchina Bridge for people to get in.
What?
So it was all in all a good night, and I want to say, well, it was fun, and Make Me Rich was there. We gave away $1,500 on the stage to a young lady who pulled off a roly-poly dance there. Had me to work a little bit more where I should, but it's all part of the game.
But I hear you responded.
Well, it's all part of the game.
Yeah, it's all part of the game.
So I want to say kudos, and it was fun. Today from the city, the celebration of Patriotic Day in San Esteban will be today from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Food will be on sale, all right? So,
Today? When?
Yeah. Food will be on sale, tacos, rice and beans, pastries. Please join the children in San Esteban Roman Catholic School.
Okay.
Well, on that note, Emmanuel.
Well, I just want to quickly do a little, hacer una buena obra. Si alguien desea ordenar salpicón, me pasaron una notita aquí anoche, me dice, por favor, llama al señor Roberto Guerra, el número es 669-8661. Él estuvo en la función anoche en Banquitas y estaba vendiendo el salpicón, bastante bueno, así que si es que alguien quiere comprar salpicón o quiere ordenar salpicón, no le puedo dar muchos detalles, pero contáctense con el señor Roberto Guerra, ya lo conocen, 669-8661, 669-8661. I repeat, 669-8661, el salpicón, y entonces he can hook you up with salpicón.
And I'd like to leave you with this on a last note. I want you all to just, wherever you are, say a prayer and ask for blessings for all the family and all the heroes that we've lost. Today is the anniversary of the 9/11, no?
That's exactly
9/11, and it will always be a
That
black
is exactly
a black
right.
day in the history of not New York and America, but the world.
Yes.
Because I understand we lost Belizeans in that too.
Yes, we did.
So we just want to ask you to remember, at least give a little minute of your time in silence and ask for continuous guidance for the families who remain and lost loved ones, and even the souls of the lost heroes that was in that building. So just let us not move on. And let us at least spend a minute of your time today remembering that day. If you don't even talk to nobody.
I'm praying for them.
If you need talk to nobody, just sit down and reminisce of around this same hours, 9 o'clock, when things started to fold it up on that day. I remember my mom woke me up and said, "Come see what happened by the TV."
It was minutes to 7. Because I watched it. I
Something-
watched the first
something
plane. I watched the second plane.
So it's rough. So let us remember that, all right?
Just quickly, guys, remember that there's on the 10th or the 21st. Be careful when you're drinking. No bottles permitted on the parades. You have to have a disposable cup with you.
And that's something good, because at the concert, Emmanuel, they want you buy Smirnoff, whatever you buy, cups.
That's right.
Cups,
No,
cups.
por favor, la ley es tal de que no se va a permitir botellas durante los desfiles. En realidad, durante el tiempo que estés en la calle, no puedes tomar cervezas ni trago de botella y traer la botella en la mano como gran machote del norte. Entonces hay una ley y lo van a estar forzando. Por favor, no hay nada que te dice que no puedes tomar, simplemente traerlo en un vaso. El punto es que se le está moviendo o removiendo el peligro, la posibilidad de peligro, más bien dicho, de las calles con las botellas, que fácilmente se puede usar como una arma, y al final del día esas botellas pueden lastimar no solo a la persona a quien le quieras lastimar, pero también ya rota la botella puede lastimar a otras personas y muchas veces a los niños.
Universal Sugar City Manager, hello.
When I go home like what? 6 o'clock, and I take 5 minutes on the start. And when the music they play the band, they don't me drunk and the battle they all about. I don't know what happened tonight. I hope that's the thing about it. But they know this somebody I try to listen to like that, but battles all about people with battles all about. I wish that you first the last putting food, no get out of hands to the first because then more people can be first.
True.
I wish we can correct that.
All right, then. We'll keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Also, want to quickly, if you want to get delicious food today, and I think almost every day they have food. Today they have wings, and wings we have wings, and they think for sell, and they could call. You want nice wings with rice and beans, whatever you want. Just call 635-0161. 635-0161, and they deliver to some nice chicken wings and veggies and bread rolls and baked beans, whatever you wanted, they have it, all right?
Anna's Kitchen, I still wait for my buy up. I don't call about 3 times for the past 3 weeks, and I don't get my buy up yet. I want you to know that I'm not call you till I get my buy up.
On that note, I can get out of this buy up now. We're still back on Monday.
20 minutes to 9, guys.
Have a safe weekend.
Yes.
And remember, it's still September celebration. The party continues every day. The party can't done, summer can't done. My name is Dylan Jones.
My name is Emmanuel Martinez.
God bless you all and stay safe, Belize. See you back on
Cuídense mucho.